So meet Bob Harper, one of the three people we're looking at that were involved with The Biggest Loser. 9 face shapes in my world. He's a combination between a tree and a king face. Wonderful combination. King face is natural leaders, see both sides of the issue, very, very fair, very good judges. Life's a little black and white. Tree face, it's that length this way. So tree face, just as a tree is deeply rooted, this is a very deeply rooted guy. Take the winds of life very, very well. Likes to grow on his own, doesn't like to be trimmed back. But the gift for mankind is his ability to spread his branches and protect. So he's a leader that likes to protect others. We would like every nation in this world to have that as a leader. That is his personality. Next thing we like to do is look at the right and left eye. The right eye is what we show to the world, our public persona, our mother's influence. The left is our true and private self. Covering up that left eye, his right eye is laser focused. This guy is super, super focused. Cover up the right eye, that eye is intense. That's a step away from anger. It's just before you get to anger, you get rather intense. Very intense guy. And again, not a negative trait necessarily. Actually quite a common trait in king faces because I like to have everything kind of right the way they should have it. Can't look at him, not notice that forehead. And there's 2 things about the forehead that jump out at me. One is its size. This is the basic tenet in face reading is more, less is less. What's behind that forehead? Well, the brain. So high intellect, enjoys the process of thinking, just likes to think. And then on the side of the temple area, it is so indented. This is dramatically so. This area represents spleen, which is an immune part. I don't see immune issues on him, but it's also the body's ability to be happy. So I wonder if there's something just keeping real true joy away from him. Fascinating kind of trait. But again, you can't not see how concave that temple is. Eyebrows, they are excessively low set. This guy's job is wants to help others. Remember, he's a tree face, wants to spread his branches, protect, but this also tells us that. He's also very approachable. That's what we see in some of the low set eyebrows. So he has very, very deep following lines. Following means purpose and spiritual strength. These are actually perfect following lines. He found his purpose. He's living his purpose. He has deep spiritual strength. And then we got to look at the nose tip. And notice it's kind of a turn to the one side. It's turning away from the left. And then it's kind of split. So when it's turned to one side, he's either turning towards a female, in this case, or away from a male. Again, I don't know what his relationship with his father was, but the split tells us his heart has been broken or he's been brokenhearted. So I think he had a heart attack, if I remember correctly. I remember reading it was quite a shock for someone as physically fit and trained as he was. But chances are there was some heartbreak in his life that ended up breaking his heart from a physiological standpoint. So that is Bob Harper. I hope you enjoyed meeting Bob. We're asked over and over and over again, can you read my face? The answer is yes. Matter of fact, I'd love to read your face. All you got to do is go to WTFWhyTheFace.com. Now, there's several options there. It's not a costly thing to do. First option is I can simply give you a written report. It'll be 7-8 pages long. I will read your face. I will go over psychological aspects, traits that are positive, traits that are negative, also some health issues. That is one fee. The second option is you'll also get a 7 to 8 page written report. Plus, I will physically call you. Questions will come up. I usually spend 30 to 60 minutes on the phone with you. Obviously, it's a little higher price because it's going to be more time involved. But a lot of questions will come up and you'll say, okay, I got that. But what does that really mean? And I can kind of explain a little more in depth. The third option is, again, 7 to 8 pages. I'll call you. But we can also discuss some options. If there's some things that you're concerned with, we can kind of point you in a direction. I can't physically treat you, but I can certainly make some suggestions. When you talk to your own doctor, pay attention to this or whatever it might be. So if you're interested, please upload your faces and we will be happy to read them for you. Would love to do it.